Hey, what's up guys, this is BY Gaming, welcome back to the channel. If you are new or a returning viewer, please leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Now, that being said, I want to talk about how to spend Lutum in this game wisely. Alright, now obviously that has a different meaning to everybody, but in general I believe that this is a good way to use your Lutum in the game as the game currently stands. So, what would I recommend? Well, after playing this game for a while, I've realized that you generally run into a bunch of walls in the game if you do not have monsters that are a certain rank. And I think this is one of those games where investing and, investing pays off basically, right? Investing in certain monsters and investing into them, to the point where you can use them at higher ranks is probably the most ideal thing to do, because the higher the rank, the better the stats. And the better the stats, the more that monster will carry you in the game. Alright? And so you can find the Lutum costs and things like that on the wiki if you search it up. So I'm not going to explain how much Lutum it takes to rank all these monsters and whatnot, because you can find that information online, and it definitely, you can take the time to look at it there. But basically what I would recommend is I would recommend taking monsters at least to rank 4, right? Now, it takes 8,900 Lutum to rank one monster from unranked all the way to rank 5, but it actually only takes 4,400 Lutum to rank up one monster from unranked to rank 4, right? So you can basically, if you do the math, take 2 monsters to rank 4 for the price of 1 rank 5. So I can, this was actually brought to my attention by somebody who views my channel, so thank you for leaving that in the comments. But in general, I would either take a monster to rank 4 or 5. That's basically what I would say, right? At the very least, you want to rank up monsters to rank 4, because rank 3, I feel like that's good in some circumstances. It's certainly enough to get you through some era sagas and whatnot, but in general, in PvP, if you want to go higher, I would say at least rank 4. Same thing with wars. Rank 4s are typically, they are usable. You can win wars. Like looking at the one I'm in right now, you can see that, a lot of the monsters I'm fighting against are, around rank 3 to 4, so rank 4s can actually win you some fights. Rank 3s, however, I probably would say is too low, because it's going to be limited what you can do with those. So yeah, I would say, first and foremost, find monsters that are, either meta or, have the potential to last a long time in the game, aka they are very powerful monsters that you feel will still be useful in a few months, and focus on those guys, and at least get them to rank 4, so save up your Lutum, do the typical weekly challenges, the Titan dungeon and whatnot. Save up that Lutum, choose 1 or 2 monsters, and rank those to rank 4 if that's what you want, right? 2 monsters to rank 4 for the price of 1 rank 5, or pick 1 monster and rank that guy up all the way to rank 5 and only him until you are done, right? You don't want to fall into a trap where you are diversifying Lutum and this and that and spending like 200, 700 Lutum on a few monsters and just ranking them up randomly and not using them, because typically speaking, I've noticed that there is, a big benefit to ranking up one guy, right? It's kind of like going in a straight path versus, focusing your energy on like 5 different subjects. You're going to learn more if you put all of your energy into one straight line. So in a similar light, I would definitely say rank 1 monster to rank 5, or rank 2 to rank 4, because at least those monsters, the higher up you go, the more utility they have, and the more likely you will still be using them in the upcoming months and weeks, because, well, they will still be strong enough to actually hold their own against other monsters that come out in the future. So you can see right here, for example, I have Lord Nabotis. I did get the last Legends Pass. I didn't get this one, of course, as I mentioned yesterday in a video, but I got him to rank 3 basically by his own cells, and then I've basically been investing in him, and I'm going to get him to rank 5 in the next 2 days. And the reason I'm doing this is because, well, this monster is one of the best monsters in the game right now, and I can still see him being useful in the, relatively short-term future. Like, we're talking the next few months. So I don't feel as though it's going to go to waste to, put all of that Lutum into him, because as long as he's fully maxed out, he has access to all of his abilities, he's going to be able to carry me for a while, right? It's going to be a worthwhile expense, right? It's kind of like, again, I made this analogy in another video, but basically it's like spending a bunch of money on a bunch of random clothes that you never wear versus spending a little bit more on one outfit that you wear every single day, right? You can see why that's more worth it. So yeah, I'm going to get him to rank 5 He's pretty much there anyway. I only need 900 more Lutum to get him there. And then I'm going to obviously do the same thing for another monster. I don't know who it's going to be yet. Oops. But I have no idea who it's going to be, but I'm going to be doing that for the next monster as well. And that's typically the pattern that I follow, right? Is basically save up Lutum and use it on only one monster. And again, maybe you can stretch it and do 2 monsters to rank 4, but I typically would say rank 4 or 5 is the, absolute minimum that you should take a monster to, because there are way too many coming out, and a lot of them are not usable actually, right? Some monsters just have more potential, but whoever you choose, I would recommend that you focus on that monster and get him, get the job done, rank him up. Do not just start diversifying and saying, you know what, I'm going to stop halfway. He's at like level 130. Let me stop now, waste all that Lutum, and then go to somebody else, because that will not accomplish all that much. All right. So that's basically my take on how to spend Lutum. Choose a few monsters that have long-term utility and rank them up at least to rank 4. All right. And, obviously, depending on what your goals are, that will be different. But yeah, I would say at least rank 4, maybe rank 5. If you're like me and you just want to, get a monster to its max potential. All right. Because I feel like those, investments in certain things that actually have use are far more valuable than just randomly spending Lutum on whatever it is that you want at any given time and then not using any of them at all. All right. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please again, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.